All right, guys, let me bring you up to speed on what we're looking at here. Got a 2016 428i F33 convertible. Got the fabled water intrusion problem that I actually just discovered last night. I heard sloshing while braking hard, some bumps. Initially thought it was low fuel. Tank was pretty much almost empty. I thought I was hearing the fuel sloshing around. Then I did a little bit of research, and turns out that it's actually water getting in here and ending up in here inside the inner body panel, which can then rise, apparently end up in the trunk area. You got your battery on this side, electronics, fuse panel straight back, and then worst of all, on this side, driver's side, you have the amplifier for the stereo, which I guess apparently from what I was reading in comments, a lot of people have already lost. Fortunately, mine's still working, so I'm hoping I caught it early enough that it didn't cause permanent damage. I'm going to go ahead and try to get under. I can show you what I've done so far. I know there's already a ton of videos online about this, but I figured, hey, one more, right? Can't hurt. So I got my bucket here. I've actually took my 14 mil hex socket and cracked the plug a little bit, and it's coming out. As you can see, there's water on the floor. It hasn't gotten to its full flow because I didn't pull it out all the way. So I'm actually going to try to set the camera up. Actually, I'm going to get under first, and we're going to I'm going to have you look at how I modified this underbelly here. Let me bring the light over so we can get some light in this situation. Oh, actually, my socket's still stuck up in there. So what you got here is I basically took out a couple body clips here, which actually hold this, and then 5/16 bolt, bolting this up into here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's take a look. Yeah, where that goes. Up there, actually right here. Goes and threads into that insert there. So what happened then is a lot of people talk about having to take the side skirts off, but as you can see, mine's fully intact. So basically what you got here is this was blocked. Like everyone says, you can see now I have it notched, but I'm gonna pull this out of the plug here. Okay, this was intact. So you can see I cut this. I took my oscillating tool with a little bit of a rougher bit for plastic and wood and whatnot. I know it's kind of hack job here, but to be honest, it's under the car. I'm not that worried about it. There's actually a cut line in the transition here from the kind of the more finished body to this that's directly under the car. So I didn't really care too much, but I notched this. If you bring this up, which is kind of how this sits, okay, I also notched the underbelly plastic. So now I'll have access to that. But basically, what we're doing now is I don't even need to put a tool. I mean, this is a 1/2-inch drive. This is a 1/2-inch drive, 14 mil. Wonderful Harbor Freight tools. This is a 14 millimeter, okay? But I was able to just spin it by hand for you. I kind of wondered, even after watching videos, I kind of wondered what I was looking at as far as like how this was all gonna be. I'm pretty handy for the most part, but still, I always, before I get into something, I always wonder. But anyways, go ahead and see if we can crack this thing. Sorry for my grunting, but I'm laying on my creeper on my back, which is not overly comfortable. So let's see, like all the other videos, I mean, it looks like it's gonna start coming out a fair amount. Grab my needle nose. I don't even think this bucket is going to be big enough, to be honest, but let's see what we can do here. I don't know. I haven't taken this out yet, so it's probably going to flood a fair amount. I hope I don't have to cut the bottom, the sides. Oh, no, there we go. Oh boy. Yep, that's what everyone's talking about. I'm actually got the car pretty high up in the air. I'm not sure. I might drop it. I'm gonna leave them out, I think. This tree actually is not that dirty. I think it was kind of just, I guess, because I'm seeing light through there. I think it was just honestly the plastic and everything, like everyone talks about, kind of holding it from draining. I might open these up a little bit. I might drill it out. A lot of people talk about leaving them out. It's also intriguing to myself. A little bit concerned about leaving it wide open and driving around like that, and getting stuff up in there, which maybe you can't get out, without some hassle and, with a wire or something pulling stuff out. So I might just start by opening up the openings on the plug tree, filter, doodad, whatever you want to call that thing. So anyways, like I said, I think I'm going to, you can see the car's pretty high in the air. It's pretty much at my jack's maximum. But I might just drop it down after I get both sides. I haven't done the driver's side yet, but I expect it's going to be the same. Drop it down in case any water rolls back and a little bit more comes out, I feel like. And yeah, that's this is the mod. I can see BMW definitely screwed this one up for sure. Not really thrilled about it, to be honest, but I'm glad though that my amplifier hasn't been affected by it yet. Anyways, not sure if there'll be any residual effects from moisture being inside the panel. I know there's water's going to get down there regardless of how good that seal is up on the top, but I don't know. I just it's a little concerning that I'm going through this now, but I guess this is the best that we can get for a repair without going to BMW, and I'm not going to pay them to do it, but they probably should have taken care of this issue a long time ago. I seriously doubt that they didn't know about it. Well, anyways, hopefully this helps someone out, and happy motoring. See ya.